What's up YouTube, this is DWS Darius, and right now you are looking at the 210 gallon aquarium. Now initially I wasn't going to show you guys this tank for maybe another 2 or 3 months because I just did a major reconstruction and I just wanted everything to mature a little bit more. However, things are not going so much according to plan, so I figured let me just take you guys along the ride. So I'm just going to show you guys what I had planned for this tank and what the tank is as of today. Okay YouTube, so for those of you who've been following my channel, you know that with this tank I've housed several monstrous fish, including some arowanas, peacock bass, Oscars, giant gourami, and a few large species of big catfish, and just all different types of big fish. This was the tank that housed just the predatory fish and just the fish that everybody loves because, you know, bigger fish have just those big personalities and they're just awesome to watch. Whenever I had someone come and just look at my tanks, they're always amazed at this tank because the big fish are just awesome. However, with my last setup, it was kind of dull, so I decided to change the theme. And I wanted to try something that I saw never done before, and I was mixing monstrous fish in a community tank. Now, of course, that sounds crazy. The first thing that comes to mind is that those monstrous fish will eat all the small fish. However, all fish are different, and this is something that I've been noticing for the past few years. Every fish has a different personality. And I just wanted to see if I can experiment it and make something work out. Now, because I'm making this video, it's because it's not working out so much according to plan. However, I will show you guys what I had in mind. So if you remember the last stock that was in this tank the last time you saw this, I had, as you see right there, my male Midas cichlid. I had my Buttercophori tilapia cichlid, which is right there behind him. I had my beautiful Oscar, which I deeply regret giving away. I should at least keep him downstairs, but the person I gave him to had a 300 gallon tank, and along with the Oscar, he took the chocolate cichlid. The Jaguar, she's downstairs. But out of all those fish, I realized that these two right here, the Midas cichlid and the tilapia, they never ate small fish. Now I noticed because several times I fed minnows, I fed goldfish, I fed baby fish fry, you know, baby fish, to the fish that were in this tank, and all the fish ate them. The Oscar ate them, the chocolate cichlid ate them, the Jaguar, she went crazy for them. But these two never ate fish, and this is not something strange. I found a couple of big fish in my history that just don't eat big fish, that don't eat fish in general. I remember my black Oscar that I used to have. Whenever I used to feed live fish, he used to go in the corner and hide. So that was just something I noticed, that some fish don't eat small fish, and that was something I noticed with these two. These two right here don't eat small fish. So my dream was to be able to keep these fish in a tank with small fish without the worry of them eating a small fish. And that's pretty much what I was going after with this tank. Now, the reason why I'm making this video once again is because it's not working out so much. And really not because they're eating the fish, but rather because of their aggression. So I'll show you guys a close-up on this tank, and I'll talk to you about my initial plans for this tank. So first off, you can notice that the entire escape of the tank, the entire theme of the tank has changed. And that's because previously I kept an Oscar cichlid that whenever I decorated this tank, he destroyed everything right in front of me. So now that he is out the way, I was able just to do a nice escape. I have all the driftwood that I found in the forest just laid out nicely in this tank. And then at the top today, I was walking my dog and I saw a tree that was falling down. And these were the roots that were actually sticking from underneath that tree. And they just look awesome. And not only do they look good, they actually make the fish a lot more safer. Well, feel safer. And then I have the driftwood with Java fern growing all across it. Now this Java fern has been in here for about a month now, and it's actually doubled in size, so it's grown pretty well. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to show you guys this video a couple of months from now, so that you can see how it fully looks when the driftwood is just covered in Java fern, and it just has that full natural effect. As far as fish, you know what I was planning on doing before. As I said before, mixing these two big monstrous fish with a community of small fish. So let me bring you guys and show you who these are. So this right here is my male Midas cichlid, And back there is my buttercoffer. I'm thinking that that's a female based on behavior, but I'm still not positive. But yeah, I was planning on keeping these two fish with a community just because I've kept these fish for a year and I saw that these fish just don't eat fish. That's just their personal preference not to eat live fish. However, many people have had just crazy experiences with these fish. I'm pretty sure if you check out any list of some of the top aggressive American cichlids, these two will be on that list because these fish just have a notorious background. So it was a big risk and it would have been a big accomplishment if I was able to be successful with such escape. And then as far as the other tank mates, it was just fish that I knew were pretty fast in case these fish ever had any ideas. So I went with rainbow fish. I have the school of Botsmani rainbow fish. I have a couple other assorted with rainbow fish. I forgot some of the names of them. I think this one was a Western. I have a Parkinson rainbow and just a couple of different other types of rainbows. I have my giant danio. Those were actually the first fish I added because they definitely fit the category the best. They are extremely fast and they just look awesome. And then I threw in a couple of barbs because barbs are awesome as well. They bring a lot more different colors to the tank. So I have these gold barbs over here. I have some rosy barbs mixed in. And then I have some Odessa barbs. Now I just finished feeding the tank, so everything is not how it would usually be. Usually the rainbows, danios stay on top, while the barbs all stay on the bottom, and then the cories, just sit in a normal spot. And that was my plan as far as fish. I wanted to keep these small, beautiful, colorful fish with these fish because I realized from my year of keeping these fish that they don't eat small fish. Okay, so that was the plan. However, things are not going so much according to plan. Now, this tank once again has been running now for over a month, going on 2 months, and I haven't had any problems with these smaller fish being eaten. However, several of them have died from just pure aggression of these two big guys. Now, initially I did plan on seeing some aggression, but I really didn't expect these smaller guys to have to experience that aggression. I thought that because they're so small, they wouldn't really pose as a threat to these bigger guys. But I did predict that these two would initially clash because with two dominant fish in the tank, they both want dominance and they would eventually try to fight to the death. So I did initially plan on removing one. However, it's been quite the opposite from what I expected. These two have somewhat formed an alliance and together they defend this tank and they claim their territory. And then claiming their territory, they're willing to take out any small fish that invades their territory, and that's my main problem. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm making this video, because things are not going as I hope. So I might not be able to continue with this type of setup. Now I think it would look awesome to see just big fish with such small fish because it's really something that you don't see every day. And these fish don't eat small fish, so it seemed like the perfect opportunity. However, just that aggression. So if you saw that video of me trying to aquascape this rock, which if you look, all the driftwood that I added was just ripped out as soon as I finished filling up the tank. So that just shows again their nasty attitudes. But while I was making that video, the Midas cichlid was just constantly attacking me. So it just goes to show whatever comes into that tank, they attack. And now it's both of them. Before it was just the Midas, now the tilapia as well. It's just both of them attacking my hand. Today I actually added some mystery snails. Right here is one of them. And I added one, and then a tilapia, he went and grabbed them and tried to eat them. So I stuck my hand in the tank and I tried to scare him so he could spit it out, and then out of nowhere the Midas comes and bite me in my hand. So recently I've been getting aggravated, so I kind of go in and try to fight it with my hand. I push him off. So while I'm pushing off the Midas, the buttercoffer come behind me and bite my hand again. So they're just tag teaming me, and the same way they're willing to fight me is the same way they're willing to fight all of these fish. And that's just throwing my dreams down the drain because it just won't work out. Now the fish really don't seem too stressed from the behavior of the Midas cichlid and of this red devil, not red devil, of the Midas and buttercoffer. However, as these fish get older, that's my fear. As they get older, what are they going to do? Because they're going to be an easier target. Right now they're small, they're swift, they're agile, but as they get older, they're going to be a bit more bigger and just easier to grab. So that's my fears. So that's just a look at this tank. I was trying to do something impossible, but now it's actually proven to be impossible. So for now, I'm still going to see if I can work things out, maybe give them time out in a different tank and then try to reintroduce them, because as I said before, the idea of big fish with small fish is just really awesome in my opinion. It looks amazing. However, if it can be done, it can be done. I'm not going to stress my fish out trying to do it. So if these don't work out, I might go with just a more milder fish, like maybe a flagtail. I still want to keep the idea. If I can't do it with these, I'll try a different fish, discus or something like that. But I'm still going to try to give these a shot. But yeah, this is just a look at my project and a 210. I'm trying to do the impossible. I'm trying to mix monstrous cichlids with some of these smaller, beautiful fish. And they're proving it to be just a true challenge with their aggression and just their stubbornness. Now I love the personality of these fish. These small fish stay to themselves, but whenever I come to the tank, they're always in front of the tank. Whenever I move to each side of the tank, they follow me. So they're just amazing with their personality, but just that attitude. So YouTube, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think I should do. Do you think I should continue trying to keep these guys in the tank, try to find ways to lower that aggression? Should I bump them out the way and go for a more milder fish, like maybe discus or something like that? Or just what you think I should do? The idea, what you think about the entire idea, mixing these fish with these larger fish. Once again, they don't eat they don't eat the fish. They just try to attack them, and for the most part they've only killed 5, and I was a couple of weeks ago. There haven't been any deaths recently because these remaining are a bit more wiser. They're pretty fast, and the cories now learn to hide under the caves and rocks. But let me know what you guys think. As always, thank you all for watching, and I think I might not show this tank until I make my decision and until it matures, but I decided just to show you guys, since things might not stay the way they are now, just to show you guys what I want to do in case it don't work out. So that's it.